Live at 5:40. It's offer review. We're running late tonight, but that's okay. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about. First things first, Victory Blueprint is now working, and if you have saved your war rewards in your inbox, it's okay to collect them. Also, if you're looking to get points, another way that you can get points for this event is to go into your war store, and if you can buy down here at the bottom with your Stark Tech currency. If you already have your Stark Tech already maxed out, you can buy these war credits right here, and that'll also count towards the Victory Blueprint event. And that may or may not be worth it to you, but I definitely like the blue ISO-4. I find the blue ISO-4 is very valuable, and it's going to be needed to unlock a baby apocalypse, which we talked about the other day. Baby Apocalypse unlocks at Gear Tier 16 and Blue ISO 4. And one of the only ways to get Blue ISO 4 is in the Victory Blueprint event. And then there's also small amounts inside of Cosmic Crucible. And then, of course, the way that Scopely wants us to acquire Blue ISO 4 is going to be on offers. And we're going to talk about those later because there's a couple of them that are priced better than others. Having to hoard currency for these repetitive events is not good. They're clearly shifted from encouraging hoarding to not encouraging hoarding to encouraging it again. These Munlock events are terrible. That's been covered. These events are terrible as well. I'm modifying my words today for YouTube. They're not creative to begin with, and they throw in the same ones out every month. Each one encourages you to hoard every currency. I don't buy ISO refreshes until the ISO event. I don't buy campaign refreshes until the war event. I'm caught up on farms, though. I don't use war refreshes or spend Stark Tech until the war event. And now my alliance alerts me to save my war rewards for the war event. All right, so this is... I feel like... Here's the real problem with hoarding is when you don't hoard something and then suddenly there's an event for it. What if tomorrow there was an event that awarded people that opened premium orbs? Literally the only people that would be thrilled about this are the people that are hoarding premium orbs. Now this idea creates this weird idea that we need to be hoarding everything because they did that once before. And I just think it's a bad plan, and especially for people that don't hoard, this idea that you just don't progress your account, hoard everything. I mean, this is a hero collector game, and we're supposed to move our rosters forward and upgrade our characters, and hoarding just kind of goes against the spirit of the game. And I feel like Scopely is aware of that, but I feel like they inadvertently create events, and they just need to try harder on this. Like I feel like they were backing up and they were trying to create events that didn't encourage hoarding, and then they've gone in the other direction. So not good. Then also, what's the deal with all these recent offers? And this makes me very sad. $100 offers are becoming more and more abundant, and this is not a good trend. And we were talking about this quite a bit today, how these macro transactions are really taking over. It used to be microtransactions, and now the game has moved into $100 transactions. Sith Lord Fluffy sent me a screenshot from another Scopely game that's very popular, Star Trek Fleet Command, and you can see that this is a screenshot here of all $100 offers. Well, it gets worse. He told me that at the time that we were talking about this, he went and counted how many $100 offers were available for sale in Star Trek Fleet Command, and he told me that there were 46 $100 offers, 5 $40 offers, and 3 $20 offers in the Star Trek Fleet Command store today. And this kind of bothers me because I'm typically not a fan of these $100 offers. They just, out of my budget. I wish that this game was more like the more that you spend, the more you get. If they lowered prices, more people would spend more. I've heard from other games and other developers that people are pretty entrenched in two categories, and I don't know if this is true or not. This is what I've heard, is that the free-to-play players don't spend, and then the people that buy everything all the time always buy everything. And so by lowering prices, unfortunately, it doesn't encourage enough of the Dolphins or free-to-play players to spend, and it just offsets the people that would have spent anyways are just spending less. And so that we get these $100 offers, and this is an industry mobile game problem in general, and I'm not a fan of it. So that's kind of what I hope to accomplish here in offer reviews. I'm trying to find these deals or things that I feel that are personally, good deals for me, and showcase them. And then, if it helps you save money or better offers. The other thing too, a lot of these offers are duplicate, or sometimes they've been for lower, and just knowing where they are and what they've sold for in the past is helpful, because they change their prices all the time. Other thing too, how to handle character availability structure. And I don't know this 100%, but I feel like they know how to do this, but they're intentionally not going to do this. But I do agree with this post, and I wanted to read it. There have been complaints about character availability since the game came out. It's really a simple solution. Make it structured for every single character, except for ones like Doom or Ultimus are the only available through certain events. 1 month after release, characters get added to all orbs. 2 months after release, so on. 3 months after release. I personally feel that they know how to do this, and they would do this if it made financial sense for them, but it doesn't. And they intentionally do not do this because they want to keep us guessing, and they want us to buy offers because we have this fear of knowing when will this character ever become farmable. And I'll give you an example, like Agatha. Like Agatha, is like not around, not available, right? And they're doing this to get me to purchase the current offers. Like, oh my God, if I don't go crazy and buy all the Deathlock offers, that is the point of it. It's a marketing, strategy to keep us on our toes. So it would be a lot nicer if it was this way, but I believe that they're doing this on purpose. They don't feel like it's a problem. I feel like what they're doing right now, and the way that it is right now is by design, and it is not accidental. It's intentional, and they have a purpose for it. The claim all inbox. This has been, many people have messaged me directly or tagged me on my Discord server. I just double checked the last reward of the Ride of the Valkyrie because I thought they were Valhalla orbs, but they did not add up the milestone. Upon checking, they were red. They were teal gear orbs. Then I clicked back, and all of my mail was claimed. 3 wars worth of reward claimed. And yeah, that's because, and just the Victory Blueprint event just went live like 40 minutes or so. This is a big problem. So I feel like a simple solution to this, because I believe this creates problems for Scopely, because, contacting customer support, a lot of unhappy people because of a button that is conveniently placed where your thumb would be normally, right? It's just on that lower left-hand corner of the screen. You think that they would have the ability to disable it inside of the advanced menu, maybe to enable click all, disable click all. I feel that this would save them time from having to answer customer support, and there would be happier people. This is like a logistics thing that I think that they could fix, and they should fix. Why was Vision secretly nerfed? And this is kind of a strange thing to me that's been happening lately. I just want to give you a couple other examples before we talk about Vision. Morbius was buffed. Ghost Rider was fixed and buffed inside of War, and She-Hulk got a speed increase, right? And she went from 88 to 111. So, and then Morbius in War now applies blinds to whatever city heroes to 5 now instead of 4. Ghost Rider's passive now works with a blind, and he gets extra speed, so on and so on. None of this stuff is ever told to us. And I don't understand, like, when a character's buffed, why they wouldn't just put in a blog post. Maybe they're not aware. I don't know. But these are like things I think that we should know about. And then Vision was secretly nerfed based from the blog post. Like, if we look at the blog post, which was from the 15th of September, it says that her ultimate, generate 1 ability energy for all Bionic Avenger allies. And now it does not read that way. It reads generate 1 ability energy for adjacent Bionic Avenger allies. So I don't understand why it's this way. You think that they would just address this up front, let us know, and then it'd be fine. Now, I suspect that this is a minor change. I'm fully aware that at the very bottom of this, it says they started putting this, and I don't know if this really matters or not. Please note that the information in this block is subject to change before going live in the game. I get it, but at least they can, have an addendum or notify us that it's changing, before the offers come out or something, or before, and I believe there is a potential issue with Hulkbuster that I'm currently looking into also. All right, before we go into offer review, scroll down all the way down to the bottom of the web store. Make sure you don't forget to claim your web rewards. They've moved it, and let's get to offer review. There are some offers we're talking about. I don't think there's any that I'm going to buy today, but we'll just talk about some of them. There's a couple in there that I think are interesting for the blue 4 ISOs. We'll talk about that. Techno Future Bundle, again, we have no idea what this means right here for the end of the month. We have no idea whether or not this is a good value or not because we do not know the math for the Deathlock event. Won't be doing that. The Demolisher, this is the Deathlock Orbs that give a minimum 6, maximum of 180. Very small chance, like 1 in 2,000, I believe. But these average 9.3, a volume at $3 a piece. And then we've got a Adamantium Assassin offer. This is for Lady Deathstrike. She is hard node farmable. She's an amazing character. Definitely one of the more important teams when it comes to war and even Cosmic Crucible. She's quite good. 50 character shards for $15 on an important character I think is very good. Plus you also get a Mega Orb, which has, depending on who you talk to, that's worth $5 to some people. A lot of other players that have a lot of characters maxed out, it typically nets out a duplicate, so it's considered to be Ultimus food, and they only think it's worth $1. I've already got her at 6 stars. I feel that characters are pretty effective at 6 stars, and I'm just going to continue to hard node farm her until I get her to 7 stars. I don't see the rush once I get a character to 6 stars. I just let them grow to 7 over time naturally. So let's just keep going. Special character offer. I think this is fantastic. We've got 30 Deathpool and 30 Kestrels for $5. I think that's just fantastic pricing. Okay. There is a better deal than this. This is not a better deal, not the best deal. There's an offer below that is the same price, and you can purchase 3 of them, and it has 300,000 ions. So before in the past, we would say it cost $150 to take one character from Blue ISO 3 to Blue ISO 4. With the offers that are down below, the price for doing that has been reduced to $120. Still pretty steep, but that is going to be one of the main requirements to unlock Baby Apocalypse, and we'll talk about that. All right, value Red Star Orbs at $1.50 a piece, and we've got 14 right here, so this doesn't quite add up to $50 US. All right, exclusive gold offer. So I'm not a fan of this. $25 for 2 million gold and 8 gold orbs. However, there is an offer that gives half as much gold for $10. And you notice it's not here because I bought it twice yesterday. And I think that is a good deal if you need gold. And that's kind of the baseline price for gold, is that $10 offer, which gives 1 million gold and 4 gold orbs. This is also a reasonable enough offer, kind of baseline pricing for training materials. So there you go. I do approve of that offer as well. They have sold 125 T4s for $10 in the past. So just keep that in mind when looking at that offer there. They have sold for $5 a Orb bundle, which has Legacy 2 orbs and averages over 350 T3s for $5. So there are better deals than this right here. All right. Garbage. Pretty much all the gear is trash. I want to scroll down here. We're going to move past all of these offers here, and I want to get to the offers that are about the level 4 ISOs. Okay, Victory Blueprint Starter Bundle. So this will net 29,000 points for the Victory Blueprint event, which is I believe there's enough T4s in there to take 1.6 characters up to Blue ISO 4. The last couple milestones on this, which are 1,000% an offer, in offers like this, you'll have to buy if you want to max out those milestones. So just keep this in mind that this type of offer is what's going to be needed to max out that offer. And plus, it all depends on whether or not you successfully saved your inbox from the 3 previous Alliance Wars, right? All right, there's Victory Blueprint. Also, this will give 2,400 points. This one right here gives 4,000 points. Okay, so Armory 16 Orbs. So there is if you're looking for Armory 16s, this will give 30 total pieces, basically 15 orbs for $15. So that's like 50 cents a piece if you're looking for Armory 16s. There are some other offers that we're going to go over here in a minute that are better than that, but they're pricey. Armory 15s, we've got that is 15 orbs for $10, and they've lowered the price on this. They used to get 12 orbs for $5. Now it is 15 orbs for $10. This is for if you need the green energy, and the green energy, I can't remember what it's called, but there's an event running right now for your alliance that can help you with that. So this is the offer that, boy, this would have been an amazing deal back in the day when people were pushing to get into Dark Dimension 5. And I believe this is the best pricing that they've had on Armory 16 Orbs. So it's a total 160 random pieces for $60. So that right there is, what is that? 30 something cents a piece. I don't know if you need those or not. If you do and you need bulk amounts, I suppose that's the way to do it. But I'm finding that for me, the real bottleneck right now is like focus catalyst and damage catalyst, orange gear. I'm having a bottleneck in orange gear, and it's not in the 16s at all. And there's another one right there. So this one will net you 70 pieces for $30. This one right here, 160 pieces for $60, and so on. Augmented Mystic Gear offers. So one of the bottlenecks for a big Dormammu is going to be Gear Tier 17 and Blue ISO-4. This is super pricey. Basically, they're selling these for $3 a piece. My goodness, this is next level Kraken stuff right here. So if you want to be the first, and I saw screenshots of some people, I've already seen screenshots of people that have Morgan Le Fay at Gear Tier 17. Good lordy. All right. And then there is the mutant version of the same thing. Outrageous. Absolutely outrageous right there. You need hundreds of these pieces. All right. So this is the offer that I was referring to right here. This is better than the offer that was above. This is $50 for 300,000 pieces. To take a single character from Blue ISO 3 to Blue ISO 4 is 715,000, which basically is if you buy this $100 offer plus this $20 offer is enough right there to take one character from Blue ISO 3 to Blue ISO 4. So the reason why you'd want to do that is that if for Apocalypse. Now here's the trick to Apocalypse is to get a baby Apocalypse, which is not the full Apocalypse, to get like a 2 red, 5 yellow Apocalypse is going to require the characters to be Blue ISO 4. And I believe, I could be wrong on this, Gear Tier 16 Blue ISO 4 to finish the second wave of so this is not the full Apocalypse, this is the baby Apocalypse. And the number of characters that you're going to have at Blue ISO 4 is going to be every single horseman and their teams. So current characters in game that that you could start thinking about taking to Blue ISO 4 would be Morgan Le Fay and the entire Darkhold team, including Scarlet Witch, Rogue, and the entire Unlimited X-Men team, including Phantom X. And then we have two other members in the game that you can do already. That would be She-Hulk and Hulk, which are going to be a part of the Gamma team. But here's the catch. There's an undisclosed number of characters that are going to be required in addition to that. We don't know how many characters, and we don't know if they're going to be existing characters in game or if they're going to be new offers. So it's just saying, oh, I just need to do these 20 characters is not entirely true because they haven't told us the whole puzzle. And also, if you start thinking about it like that, it's like, well, that doesn't even take into account the Scourge teams. Now, largely, I want to say I'm very happy with the Morgan Le Fay event and the Rogue event, and I know a lot of people are getting Morgan Le Fay and Rogue first time around, and I do like this system for the Legendary Horseman a lot better than the old Legendary system where you just had to get the characters and then you go into some event and it was very predictable. I feel like I earned my Morgan Le Fay. I earned my Rogue. I'm very happy for this event, but there's nothing to me that suggests that Apocalypse is going to be free or inexpensive to get, and this is going to be one of the ways to get it, let alone a full-blown Apocalypse, which is going to be Gear Tier 17 and Blue ISO-5, which we really don't have any idea how we're going to get all those characters to Blue ISO-5 other than the level 3 sagas, which is just 2 characters if I understand the blog post correctly. Anyways, this is super pricey. This is better than the other price, and that's all I have to say about that. I'm not going to... And the reason why I'm not jumping at this or pre-upgrading my characters is mostly because I don't have enough information. If I knew how many extra characters it was going to be for the Apocalypse unlock, maybe I would start considering this. But until Scopely announces that, I'm not going to go on a huge spending spree and spend $120 per character to upgrade them to Blue ISO-4. All right, so I believe that is it for the main account. These are all kind of standard, not that exciting offers. There's only one offer that showed up on the free-to-play account that is different, and that is basically the Shield team, 100 of the Shield minions for $20. These are not great characters. They can be used to unlock Iron Man, but there are other Shield members that you could use to unlock Iron Man as well. All right, let me know what you think in the comment section. And as always, thanks for watching and keep on gaming.